Now, Numsa and the South African Cabin Crew Association are warning they could stop SAA's business rescue practitioners from submitting their rescue plan if union members are not consulted as part of the process. They've given them until the close of business today to respond or face legal action. The unions want all stakeholders and their members to be consulted. The BRP will publish its business rescue plan by the 6th of March. Last week, the Labour Court dismissed Numsa's bids to prevent job cuts at SAA. All right, for more on this, I'm joined now by Numsa's Phakamile Majola. So Phakamile, of course, the deadline is close of business. If you don't get a response, what's your next move?
Good afternoon, Shahana, and good afternoon to your viewers. We've made it very clear that if the business rescue practitioners do not respond by close of business today, we have instructed our attorneys to take the necessary steps to interdict them from publishing the business rescue plan on the 6th of March. I think it's important that your viewers must understand why we're doing this. We're not just doing this because we are trying to upset the apple cart and control the process. No. What we're actually doing is doing what the business rescue practitioners should have been doing from the beginning of this process. This is a process where all stakeholders are supposed to be meaningfully engaged, particularly on the business rescue plan for South African Airways. Now, workers at South African Airways have been deliberately kept out of this process. The business rescue practitioners have not been engaging with us, and we are using the Companies Act in order to force them to do the legal thing, which is what they should have been doing from the beginning, to engage us meaningfully on all aspects of the plan, even the draft plan, which we know they are busy implementing now, so that as unions and as Labour, our members are also able to make meaningful contributions. And those contributions, we believe, can ensure that South African Airways is turned around in the interest of all stakeholders and not just a handful of people who are driving the project from behind, behind the business rescue practitioners.
So what happened the last time I spoke to you, Phakamile, was that the business rescue practitioners announced a plan on their next moves while you were still in that meeting with them. So you're saying these are not consultations. This is actually them just telling you what they're doing.
Absolutely. None of the engagements we've had with the business rescue practitioners have been an example of meaningful consultation. It's literally been them just telling us what's going to happen. And whilst they might have gone to court and told the court that they're not contemplating retrenchments, we know that that's not true. The cancellation of those 11 routes already automatically means that retrenchments or hours in work must follow. Already the business rescue practitioners have actually been speaking to workers both in Durban, PE and East London, telling them that they must accept a change to their terms and conditions. They've spoken, for example, that workers should accept the possibility of a 3-day week or a 4-day week. That is a complete violation of the Labour Relations Act. Any changes to the terms and conditions must be discussed.
All right, we've got the gist of what Phakamile Majola from Numsa is saying, that they will oppose the business rescue plan if they are not properly consulted as unions.